What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy, Tommy G, here with the Wednesday edition of the Stay Cashin show. I was a little bit late because I'm making a TikTok video, which will be a Twitter video, which may be a Twitter thread, about one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my entire life. It's titled, Hoffman, what the fuck is going on right now? So I think that may be my new thing. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if Bill Rupp likes it. He's the most easily.
I don't like TikTok, so
he's already giving it a thumbs down. He's already giving it thumbs down.
Already started bad with me.
Well, Mr. hates TikTok, Rackets. Bill hates TikTok. Fucking president of the TikTok fan club for fucking 3 years.
Down with
talk. Because I told you it brainwashed.
Down with the talk.
Down with the talk.
Down with the talk. But no, it'll be all over Twitter and Instagram, Bill, so you can view it too.
Me and Bill are YouTubers now. We don't fuck with the talk.
Yeah, we only do.
Look at you. You're out. They're out, Hoffman. They're scared. See, they don't know how to handle their drugs. They don't know how. They can't handle it. Got fucking wiped out. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on in the world of sports. But before we do, let's introduce our producer extraordinaire, Luke Hoffman. What up, Hoff?
Semi-angry about a couple things today, so we'll get into that. But
okay, I'm angry about a couple things too. Maybe this is Wild Out Wednesday or fucking Wreck-It Wednesday, whatever we want to call it. Bill, are you angry about anything today?
Of course.
No, you're right. That's on me every day. Rackets, are you angry about anything today? I know you started the day winning a lot of tennis bets, so you can't
be angry right now with watching Pavlyuchenkova.
Okay, I mean you're allowed to lose one. It's all right. But this morning I had a couple winners.
I'd really rather not, though.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't lose any of them.
I don't even celebrate wins. It's just like, okay, what am I betting next?
Dude, you can't celebrate wins when you are touted at a gambling company because wins are just a relief. Right? Like
really is. Like it's just like, okay, what's the next one? What's the next thing I have to fucking worry about getting yelled at?
Thank God I'm not going to get attacked for losing a game. And then when you lose one game, it's like the end of the world and you got to win more so that you can get more relief. There is no enjoyment. Right, Bill?
There really isn't.
There's no enjoyment. I've had runs this baseball season of like fucking 42-7.
You get
and then you go 0-3 and you're fucking
5 seconds when you write that you won and you put your little orange.
I don't even do that anymore.
I mean, Bill gets the most enjoyment out of all.
And then it's like a 1 minute of everyone like, yeah, Rupp.
And then fuck, the Rockies aren't scoring. Right.
And then it's back to like, oh my God, what the fuck? 0 for 4. Blah, blah.
Bill gets this dancing fruit. I don't even bother with the dancing fruits.
Oh, you need something. I have a window, but the dancing fruit at least changes the vibe. Maybe I need to get a dancing banana or something like that. A little trivia question for you two. Does anyone know, Bill, don't answer, where Bill's orange came from? And if you do know, don't say it, Rackets or Hoffman. If you do know, do you know?
I know.
Okay, Hoffman, do you know?
Semi.
Okay, let's see if anyone in the chat. Let's see the first person in the chat. We're in a 30-second delay. So first person in the chat who knows where the orange, the dancing orange that Bill came from and why it came there. I'll tell you a story behind it in a second. But Hoffman, before we go to Bill's orange, tell me about what you're mad about. You're not mad that often.
I'm mad at Caitlin Clark, and I'm mad at the Giants' Hard Knocks offseason.
Wow.
Those two things made me very mad last night.
Okay. Hard Knocks started? I didn't even realize that.
Yes, they're doing a bunch of them this year. They're doing an off-season one with the Giants right now. That's my team, unfortunately. It's a pretty big mess. And yesterday, I get home from work. I'm having a great day. I turn it on, see what's going on. And, I see them talking about Saquon. I'm like, oh, great. Let me see what this freaking retarded conversation was about. So he's, Joe Shine's talking to Mara, and they're like, what are we going to do? And he goes, I didn't pay Daniel Jones $40 million to hand it off to a $12 million back. I was ready to throw my television through the window.
Through the window?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I told you I did an event. I did a charity event with Saquon. I posted the pictures on here where I got to hang out with him for the whole day. And I was talking to him. I'm actually friends with his agent, his manager now. And I was telling him, I'm like, dude, the Giants fans there were cool with him, obviously, because they're getting autographs and catching passes from him and shit. But I was sitting there going, why the fuck are the Giant fans so mad at Saquon? Saquon got fucked over by the Giants. So did that get proven last night?
Yeah. Pretty
really?
much.
Oh, I have to watch this. He got fucked over, and everyone's like, Saquon should have stayed home. Well, Saquon did go home. Hold on, Bill. He did go. Hold on, Bill. He did go home. He's from Pennsylvania. He lived in southern Jersey, but he went to school at Penn State. He went to high school in fucking Philly. He did go back home. He is home. You guys sent him home. Stop.
Everyone just makes a big deal because his dad's a Jets fan, but like that doesn't matter.
Dude, he grew up watching Philly practices. Phil, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, marijuana him.
Yeah.
Every time you've said that 3 times. Every time you said that, I've looked up.
Are you trying to say marijuana?
Is it marijuana him? I'm like, what?
Marijuana.
Yeah, you said
Mara wanted him, but I keep thinking
marijuana him.
I keep thinking he says marijuana him.
Yeah,
marijuana him. He must have been on marijuana.
He started throwing weed at him.
Marijuana.
I marijuana you.
Marijuana.
But yeah, I can't comment on it, so you guys comment on it. I didn't see it yet.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
All right.
Giants are a shitty organization.
So bad.
Maras are a disaster. Hoff, you know that more than anyone.
Shitty organization.
Well, like they basically said, like we're going into this year and it's all on Daniel Jones's shoulders, and he's either our guy for the next 10 years or we have to pivot.
Well, you can't.
Why would you pivot that on camera?
What do you mean? You can't run an organization.
Why would you put that on camera?
That's what they said.
You can't
Once you watch this, Tommy, you're going to be like,
I'm watching it right when we get off.
You can't run an organization if you're racist. Like, it doesn't work that way.
The Giants don't. Yeah, we know the Maras are racist, obviously.
You can't run an organization that way. Like, never, ever, ever, and never will have a black quarterback starting quarterback.
On the flip side, though, I am semi-excited to see the Giants defense. I think they're going to be a pretty good unit.
I mean, Hard Knocks does make everything look great. I can't comment. I'll comment on it Friday when we do the Twitter
Everything that comes out of that stadium is pure trash.
Anything that comes out of the Maras is absolute garbage. To give you guys the answer, Malibu was correct. It's Aren't You Glad You Won That Bet? And it didn't start from the banana. That's actually incorrect. It actually started from my window. Because I used to post the window, doing that for 7 years since Guru Elite, Hoffman, where it was head to the cashier window. So we posted pictures of windows.
Wasn't Juju's ball part of it too, though?
No, I made Juju's ball. I did the black coconut ball. Which is the best gift ever. But
the bouncing coconut.
Yeah, but Bill was so mad because he didn't understand what the window was. So he was like, fuck it, I'm just going to post anything. And then you guys will fucking start reposting it. And he was right. He basically TikTok the whole subscriber base and brainwashed them. So it actually had nothing to do with the banana, believe it or not. He was mad at my window, which I believe someone wrote in the chat. Yes, Beach Bum. Bill was mad at Tommy's win. So that means, aren't you glad you won that bet? That's why the orange is there.
Aren't you glad you bet it?
No, aren't you glad you won that bet?
We won.
Aren't you glad you won?
Yeah, aren't you glad you bet it?
Yeah, same thing.
Aren't you glad you won that bet?
No.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It is. It's marijuana. Hey, we got a secret caller calling in.
I'll take this call.
Dude, yesterday I'm on the phone with Bill, and there's just a random person at his house he's having a 20-minute conversation with that like stopped by to say hi. He's such a weirdo. When's the last time we've had someone
Bloomfield is still in like the 1990s where you like go and knock on people's doors. And,
no way it's the 1990s.
You call the landline of the house. Like, do you think Bill has a landline in there?
Bill definitely has a landline in the house, probably. Yeah.
Bill, do you have a landline in your house?
Well,
dude, you ever see The Land Before Time?
Yeah.
I call Bloomfield the land that time forgot. So it's just still 1955.
It's free. It's free. Why not have it? It's free.
I would love it.
Free.
I actually do.
In case your fucking cell phones go down, who's going to be calling? Only me, baby. Because I got to fucking...
Who you calling? Who you calling? Because
you're not going to get a hold of anybody.
Hey, what's up? I'll be calling, I don't know, some 80-year-old person who has a landline, too. Me and them.
You'll be calling other people in Bloomfield. That's
all you're going to be able to call.
Listen, when that fucking phone rings, and it's the fucking,
it's
people at the end of the world because they can only get on landlines.
No, when that phone rings, it's the cops and the IRS. That's who's calling on that fucking phone. Landline phone. All right, so let's get to some more shit we're mad about from yesterday. We are happy about Rackets tennis bets this morning, so that's been going good. Get over there, buy the guide. 20. Come on, Bill. Come on.
You said, what are we happy about?
Come on.
I'm asking you.
Come on, it's 3 times. We just started.
I'm answering you. You said, what else are we mad about?
What are you mad about?
5 minutes ago.
And then you said, what else
are we mad about? And then I was talking.
I'm happy about Rackets bets. So,
yeah, so
are we fucking mad or are we happy? What are we doing?
You guys are supposed to do a show together in like a fucking 3 hours. You better fucking stop cutting off his promos.
That might have to be moved. I have to work today because of the holiday tomorrow.
Oh, there we go. That's it. It's done. That's it.
4th of
It's
July.
done. That show's over. That show's
Might
done.
have to do a 4th of July show.
That show's done.
You got fireworks tonight, Rackets, or are you doing tomorrow in Buffalo?
They have them tonight and tomorrow, but we're going tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't trust me. Bill's dog will be going crazy all night and all weekend. And
Oh, my God.
Bill, this has to be the worst for you. That 4th of July is on like a Wednesday because that means it runs straight. That means you got like last weekend plus next
a whole
7
week
days
of
of
I
fireworks.
wrote it in the town fucking thing before. I said, listen, there's enough fireworks in town.
Crunching.
Everybody gets to enjoy. We
For
don't
munching
need
around.
every fucking house doing fireworks. And if you're going to, all right, at night.
No, the land time forgot. This is literally Independence Day for them.
3 o'clock in the afternoon, people are doing fire. For what? You can't see them. Nothing. Then Jenna goes nuts.
Bloomfield's only like 30 years away from the actual Independence Day from a calendar standpoint from where you live. So this like just happened.
Did you guys have a town meeting about this, Bill?
Yeah, Bill and 6 fucking old people on crutches.
No meeting. I just don't do it.
So go get Rackets tennis guide, $29 for the guide, for the Wimbledon guide.
First of all, fireworks are stupid anyway. How about that? They're so fucking stupid. Who likes fireworks?
This isn't on purpose.
Like, but who? Who likes them? Seriously, raise your hand. Someone, raise your hand.
I mean, I enjoy them.
Well, they're the same every fucking year. Every year they're the same. Nothing changes.
You don't get new fireworks.
No,
I mean, you gotta love the grand finale. The grand finale is the best.
It's been 80 years and they're all the same. One goes up, boom, different colors. And then they have one now like this. I've seen it's been like 10 years. It's like goes up and you see a flag. Like everyone's like, ooh, I've seen that.
Fireworks are stupid.
They're all the same. And then people have their stupid sparklers and shit. Get that sparkler up your ass.
Put a Roman candle in your ass.
Yeah.
Fireworks are cool for like 3
Everyone
minutes.
wants to be JPP. Get their hand blown off. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, fireworks.
Happy 4th of July, everyone out there.
Yeah, happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Hope you guys enjoy your holiday.
You guys have a great holiday.
Yeah.
Fireworks. You know who's doing fireworks at their house 4th of July? I'll tell you one person who's doing Trevor. Trevor probably has a box of fireworks. Trevor went to fucking Pennsylvania. In all those stores, like right when you get over the border, Jersey and Pennsylvania, there's like 40 fucking fireworks stores. Like the cops don't know the people from Jersey are driving there.
I think they're legal in our state now, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're like, you can only...
Definitely, Trevor's got a garage of fireworks.
So, like, I went there when I was younger, and the firework
he's the
guy's
most
like,
likely to blow his hand off, too.
The firework guy's like, you're from Jersey, you can't transport them over the border. I'm like, it's right there. They're like, no, we have a field in the back where you're supposed to do them. I'm like, what?
Yeah. So we got a question from the chat.
Of course he has a garden.
Yeah, 100% Bill has a garden.
Of course.
Anything involving grass, Bill's involved with. Yeah, Bill loves grass. Uncle Danny, yes, probably does have fireworks too, Nick the Champ.
Uncle Danny, 100%
thinks he's the coolest, showing off for all the kids in the town.
Oh yeah, all these little softball players. After the game, I got fireworks for us.
Oh, that was the best.
It does show. I think there's an IQ chart that like correlates, like where it crosses with a low IQ and love for fireworks, right? Like. The lower your IQ goes, the more you love fireworks.
Trevor, Uncle Danny, and JPP right at the top.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right, Caitlin Clark last night, Hoffman. I don't bet WNBA much. I just throw in your same game parlays once in a while, but I don't watch it. I think it's ridiculous. But I did watch a little bit of it last night, and I've never seen worse athletes in my life. They miss layups. It's a fucking disaster. But you make a lot of money off it, and we're growing Uncle Danny's account. So I was sweating Caitlin Clark in Uncle Danny's account, which we had the same game parlay for. And that was the most fixed fucking thing I've ever seen, Hoffman. She was 1 for 7 from 3. She all of a sudden got hot for like a minute, right? All of a sudden.
She does that every
in the
game.
third or whatever it was, right?
Yeah.
And then this is the highest attended game in WNBA history since like 1999, right? So this is the most factioned of factioned games on ESPN. You got all the stars playing in one spot. Caitlin Clark, They were down 11, Hoffman. She didn't take a shot in the fourth quarter. And her prop, she was 2 points away from you hitting the prop, and she didn't take a shot the whole fourth quarter. Didn't even want to take a shot. Looked pissed at the end of the game, was barely shaking hands, was just going like that.
What's her name was flossing on her on the other side.
And two girls on the other team dropped 30.
Yeah, so Kelsey Plum was running around.
That was the most fixed game. There was probably so much money bet on the Caitlin Clark over, which seemed a little bit low yesterday to begin with. So much money bet on that over. Most people attending a WNBA game in 20 years on ESPN. Fucking nothing really going on last night. Factioned up, Hoff. You got factioned. We need a thing like, you got factioned.
I mean, we started off great. What's her name? Got 18 or 19 rebounds last night. Reese.
Yeah.
He was grabbing every rebound. It was awesome.
Yeah. So that went on. What else are we mad about?
Bronny James got $8 million.
And we talk about Bronny every day.
$8 million.
Oh, we found the contract details. All right,
LeBron signed with the Lakers today.
Yeah, Bronny got $8 million for 4 years.
Hold on. Both of you talk one person at a time.
Bronny got $8 million for 4 years, and LeBron got $102.
$2 million a year.
Yeah.
All right, that's not.
Is he worth $100 a year?
$2 million in the NBA is like a water boy.
Yeah, well, I mean, he shouldn't be in the NBA, Tommy.
Well, I get that. LeBron just wanted to make sure.
That's $8 million where you could be going and get someone who's going to help the team.
I get that. What did LeBron get?
$102 million. So I knew it. LeBron is full of fucking shit. Oh, I'm going to take a pay cut to help the team. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no one's going there.
Max. Let me say this one time. Do not bet Bronny James to win Rookie of the Year, guys.
Who did that? Someone's doing that?
No, they're writing it in the chat. They're going to start.
No, he's going to fucking not even play a game.
Yeah, don't even write. Don't even go there.
No, he's not even going to play. He probably won't play.
Nobody wants to go there.
Anyone else but him.
Nobody wants to go there. DeRozan.
DeRozan's
their last shot. I mean,
we'll get back to Bronny James and all that shit. We get close. I'm done talking about LeBron and Bronny. What else? There was something else you were mad about. Bill, you were mad about something?
Just LeBron and Bronny.
Okay. I want to talk about the headline of the day, which is leading Tommy G. You guys probably saw on Twitter and on Instagram that I'm heading back into the conspiracy world a little bit. And I said I'm coming back in now that the elections are starting. And the fucking conspiracy gods just hand me the perfect cross-section on a plate. Gavin Newsom. You guys know who Gavin Newsom is? California, the most bankrupt fucking state in the world, the most evil cabal puppet in the world.
5 years behind us.
Yeah, it's like starting a podcast with Marshawn Lynch.
Interesting.
Who cares?
Marshawn Lynch and Gavin Newsom, Bill? That's the craziest combination of.
They got Rackets intrigued.
You have Rackets. No, all right, Bill. I know you got to shit on whatever I'm doing. Great.
I mean, I'm just asking you. Is this what your amazing TikTok is going to be on?
Why don't you mute him? Rackets.
I actually have a cool story about Marshawn Lynch.
Those two actually even ever coexisting in the same room together.
No, but when Marshawn Lynch played in Buffalo, I delivered to his house once, dude. As soon as I walked in, he's got a big ass fucking jar of weed, like huge. And he's like, "Yeah, you can have some if you want it." I'm like, "Let's go, dude. Thank you." I was like fucking 18 at the time.
I mean, you literally have the greatest, coolest motherfucker in the history of the world with the slimiest, skeezy bastard in the history of the world. The person who saved the most money. You know, he never spent $1 of his NFL contract.
Right.
You heard that? He lived off endorsements. Yep. He'd never spent $1, $50 million of his NFL contracts. And Gavin Newsom is bankrupting the whole state. Marshawn Lynch, who literally does nothing more to save homeless people and underprivileged and gives back to the community. Gavin Newsom, who's cutting homeless budget funding. And I think there's a reason why for this, which I will tell you probably in part 2 of the video, but I'll give you the teaser here. This is the JJ Redick, LeBron James, Gavin Newsom taking place of Joe Biden, Bill. This is a publicity stunt, and I think Gavin's the guy who's coming in for Joe Biden.
They're going to use Marshawn Lynch to replace Biden?
No, they're going to use Marshawn Lynch to get Gavin likable, so like they did with Redick and LeBron, and Gavin Newsom's going to be the replacement for Joe Biden.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're going to use Marshawn Lynch to get us all to like the guy.
To get us all to fucking like Gavin Newsom, right? Yeah, make him likable, make him cool. Same thing LeBron did with JJ Redick. Oh, we want Reddick to be the coach. Let's bring him on and let's show off how smart he is, right, with basketball so that everyone respects him. They're doing Marshawn Lynch so that they can get the black vote because they're losing that to Trump. And they're going to bring Marshawn Lynch on. So we all listen to Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom's probably going to curse a little bit, going to sound really cool and really hip. And then he's going to fucking replace Biden and run for fucking president in November. That's what's about to happen. And this is
how long until Marshawn Lynch gets Bill to like Gavin Newsom?
Bill like Gavin Newsom.
I will not be listening to that. So
the second someone tells him to like Gavin Newsom, yeah, the second he likes him to. So, this is really crazy. Like I'm digging into this, and this is going to be a very interesting listen. Then there's some agent on it. I guess their agent or friends with each other or something like that. Imagine, dude, all Marshawn Lynch does is curse and fucking say inappropriate shit, and you got the fucking most clean-cut lying scumbag slime ball.
Who's hosting this? Who's
I don't
running?
have any
who's
idea.
running the show? Like you know, like you run our show here. Like who's running the show?
Hutchinson, I think. I think the agent Hutchinson. I don't know. This is crazy. No, we know, guys, stop. You're not going to teach me about conspiracy. I'm the one who sent Gavin Newsom viral in 2020. Okay. I know more about Gavin Newsom than you guys will learn over the next 18 years. I understand. I'm telling you what their plan is. I will tell you in the videos the reason why they're doing it. But I understand Gavin Newsom is way worse than Joe Biden. It's not even close. But Bill, what do you think the odds Biden? What?
When is it starting?
I don't know. I just saw it this morning and immediately started making a video. I'm like halfway through it.
Well, I mean, they have like a month. I mean,
it's July. The election's
you have to have the nominee at the Democratic.
Of course, yeah. That's why you're probably going to be starting immediately.
It's a month away.
I mean, you don't announce a podcast that's going to start in 4 months.
Well, I don't think a month long, or even if it starts tomorrow.
Bill, they're trying to get the black vote. He's doing a podcast with Marshawn Lynch, the king of the African American community, who even all the white people worship.
You think Marshawn Lynch has more power than Trump for the black vote?
Does he not understand how politics work? I didn't say he had more power than Trump. I said it's a pawn that they're using along with 50 others that they're going to prop out to get the black vote. That's their fear right now, that Trump's gaining the black vote because of what's been going on with his.
I'll make you a bet.
Oh, sure.
I will go to ShopRite or wherever you want me to go after the show's over. Carry my phone. We'll go on FaceTime. Mm-hmm. I will go up to 10 people and ask them who Marshawn Lynch is.
Right. Now go into the hood.
I guarantee.
Go into the hood in California.
I'll drive down to Newark. And
you're going to ask black people in the hood.
I guarantee
think they don't know who Marshawn Lynch is?
I guarantee you not one person knows who he is.
Hoffman,
Would you like to bet on this? No,
because you're going to ask old black guys.
No. I will drive on FaceTime anywhere you want me to go.
You ask anyone who watches sports. Anywhere you want me to go.
I'll go to Willowbrook Mall, the biggest hood place in the world.
All right. No, it isn't. By the way, do you understand why Trump did the sneakers, right? To get the young black vote. This is a pawn. This is a prop to get the young black vote. The young black kids know who Marshawn Lynch is, Bill.
Tell me, the last time I seen
They probably don't know who Gavin Newsom is.
Last time I seen Marshawn Lynch, he was on Eli and Peyton high as fuck for 5 minutes.
Exactly why it's crazy that he's fucking.
He's the guy. He's
around. Still. This is why it's crazy, Bill.
Listen, good for you. I'm glad you're psyched about something. I just can't believe what you're so excited about.
Listen, you are the furthest thing from the target.
I'm crying. I'm crying.
I was so excited about something happening like you are.
No. Hoffman. You know we always say in the chat. Bill will understand it 2 to 3 years later. 2 to 3 years later, Bill will be understanding. So let's get back to sports. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate you being happy for me.
He's excited. He's happy you're excited.
Happy you're excited for something. All right, let's get back to sports. Yesterday for the Dingers, how did we do? I think we did really well on the Dingers. I got fucked in the ass.
Fuck Colorado. Dude. Fucking stupid.
Colorado fucked me in the ass. Stupid. Dude, all I needed was 8 runs, and we fucking basically run through.
They should have scored 38 runs. There was bases
what the
loaded.
Fuck was that game? Will you tell people what?
How does no one score with the bases loaded? No in Colorado,
dude.
Of all places.
I'm getting yelled at in the chat because we had it altered down to 7 and out.
And then what's his name is hitting triples in Yankee Stadium.
Ellie's hitting triples in the smallest fucking Little League park in America.
Ellie's hitting triples in Yankee Stadium.
I'm gonna be started on that bullshit.
I
How
mean,
about Wood? How about fucking Wood?
all we needed was Ellie Dela Cruz to get on first
Wood
base or second base.
Wood steals a base. My friend texts me, Wood stole. I'm like, what? So I fucking go and put it on. And then I see like a replay 2 minutes later that he overslides the bag.
Dude.
Plus
Dude, can we talk-
900.
So first of all, anyone who got mad, listen, it crushed me. It didn't crush me because my home run bets, I think we won a bunch of money on the home run stuff. But we should have fucking
41
done
homers in the fucking majors yesterday.
Yeah,
so
yeah, we did awesome on the home run shit. But let me show you this. So I had 2 max bets yesterday, right? I had the Kansas City over 5.5 alted down, which hit. Cleveland over, which hit. Washington over, which hit. So all that hit. Colorado was the lock at 7.5. It was like minus 500. We put it in just to make it minus 110 on the bet itself. Hoffman, anyone who's getting mad about that wager, any of us who did anything with that Colorado game, there was 19 hits and 11 walks in that game, Rackets. That's 30 base runners.
Tovar hit a pop-up so high, it was literally like a fucking 11-second. Dude was just standing underneath it for like 11 seconds.
Probably
fucking waiting for it to drop. I'm like, you hit this ball 700 feet in the air straight up.
Oh, 19 hits and 11 walks. That's 30 base runners in a 9-inning baseball game. That means there was an average of more than 3 guys per inning on base, and we got 7 runs. I mean, no, in Coors fucking Field. In Coors Field.
Impossible, actually.
It's impossible. So yes, that sucked. But luckily for the home runs yesterday, I did it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. Hit 3 of them. Hit Soler. Told you guys on the show yesterday, Soler was going yard. That was insane. Plus 420. We hit Judge. We hit Ohtani. And then the ones we didn't hit, we got almost all the money back. So we basically either got all our money back or no, Bill, you don't get Dinger Tuesday anymore to do plus 170s. That's not. We'll let it go. We'll let it go for yesterday.
Ohtani plus 9.
No, that was nice. That was nice.
That
was nice.
So that's why the Dodgers shirt today, Bill?
Running it back today.
Yeah, but for Dinger Tuesday going forward, it's got to be plus 300 or more.
No
more plus 1. You can't do plus 170s on Dinger
Tuesday.
The fuck
you want. Listen.
No, you
take whoever you want.
He's like Beaker.
I can't Beaker.
Does FanDuel have rules on who you can take?
No.
Well, then unless you start working for FanDuel, calm down.
I got a FanDuel shirt in the back. Maybe I'll put it on. So yesterday, from a home run perspective, everything was great. 41 home runs, I think you said, Rackets. I hit 3 out of 6. 42. I had 3 out of 6 home runs we give out to the subs. So obviously you hit 1 or 2 of those and you break even or win. So plus 400. We had 2 units on Ohtani and 3 units on Judge too. So we smashed the home run props yesterday. Got fucked in Coors Field. Astros close game, lost by 1. So the losses were bad. Yankees lost by 1. Losses were bad. Wins were great, but
Yankees lost by 1, but they were never really.
Yankees was a clean loss. That's why I'm not saying. That's why I didn't count that. The Astros, I thought, should have won that game. And Colorado
4-11 in their last 15 games, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Why don't you go check out what Baltimore is too?
A lot better than that. They have the lead by a game.
Yeah, but they're not a lot better than that.
No, they're a lot better.
They're not a lot better.
Yeah, they're a lot better.
They're 5-5 in their last 10.
The holes on the Yankees are like this. Baltimore's got like this.
6. Baltimore is 5-6 in their last 11 games, so it's not like you're a lot better.
I said 4-11 in 15.
The Mets are
5-6 in their last 11 isn't a lot.
The Mets are better than both of those teams, though. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. So, all right, what do we want to talk about? What do we want to talk about? You want to get right into the bets? What do you want to do?
Yeah, why not?
Whatever you want.
Well, it's up to you guys. Whatever you want. All right, let's get into games. Let's go through the weather report for today. Obviously, the day after Dinger Tuesday, we usually get some dingers too. I think, Bill, Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday are the best days to bet.
Not Thursday. Thursday's live day baseball.
Not this week.
Thursday night, I should say. Yeah.
Plus, we have, I think there's like the Mets play, I think at like 11 a.m. and shit.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a little weird. For sure.
And you got to guys also have to think about these guys are going to be going out for 4th of July too. So watch, like the night before, after. Tonight might be the last night for big.
No, it's not. No, it's not because they'll be fine by the week.
No, Thursday.
Bill's going to put out 30 bets this weekend.
Thursday,
so ignore
Friday,
everything he said.
Thursday and Friday. I
yeah.
wouldn't bet big money on baseball.
Yeah, Thursday, tomorrow, I definitely wouldn't. I wouldn't bet big tomorrow for sure. Friday.
Every team's playing tomorrow too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. We're gonna have all the games tomorrow. We're gonna be putting out bets all day, obviously, and probably screaming in the chat about how day baseball is the worst thing in the history of the world, especially on a holiday. So the reason why Saturday day baseball is so tough and bad, and there's no fucking guys with their props normally, is because these guys are human beings and they're out partying on Friday nights. That's why. And then they got to wake up first thing in the morning and go play baseball.
They're out blowing their hands off if they're like JPP.
Yeah, they're 23-year-old millionaires, dude. They're out partying in fucking Latino bitches all over the place the night before. So if you really think we do that and they don't, you're out of your fucking mind. So let's go into some baseball weather reports here for today. Pull it up, make sure I'm on the right day. There we go. All right, in Cleveland, we got a phenomenal weather game. Nice little total here, flirting with 9. 83 degrees, 10-mile-per-hour wind blowing out. Miami's in a dome. Pittsburgh, 91 degrees, but we do have wind blowing in a little bit. Washington and the Mets, Christian Scott versus Mitchell Parker. Could see some fucking runs here for sure. 86 degrees, 9-mile-per-hour wind blowing out. And this should be the first game, Bill, that we see James Wood versus a righty. So we should have a righty on the bump today for the Mets and a middling righty at that. So might be the day that Christian Wood hits his first home run today. I'm going to be betting that.
Lefties too, so.
Yeah, he is good. But again, it's power versus average. Right? Power comes usually versus righties for the lefties. Average comes versus lefties. New York Yankees, Cincinnati Reds, 77 degrees. A little mild over here in New York right now compared to the rest of the country. 11-mile-per-hour kind of crosswind, so not that exciting on a weather front. What?
Where are you getting that from?
What do you mean?
Bill's weather report is different than yours.
Fucking weather report for what time what the temperature is going to be.
Step outside your door and tell me that it's 77
At 7:30 p.m., Bill, in 6 hours. What cares when it is at 12:30?
It's 90 outside.
It's 2:45.
Why do I? It's 85, and why do I care what it's going to be? If you go to your fucking weather app, you idiot, it says 77, and I'm looking at an actual weather site for the game.
I don't believe it.
This is the second day in a row Bill's questioned your weather.
I don't,
because he doesn't understand that the sun goes down later.
Yesterday,
that this game's not being played at 2 p.m.
I mean, you saw when I picked Judge for a home run, you're like, well, I guess Bill didn't check the weather report.
Yeah, that's what I said, Bill. As I put out Judge for a home run.
6'9"
lately. I wish you were better on TikTok with Dick. You're right. I put him out for 3 years.
Listen, I'm not making it up. You said it on the show.
I said,
you're like yelling at me like I just made shit up.
I didn't say Judge wasn't going to homer. I just
said
it's not
you said exactly.
I said you're targeting a game that doesn't have a great weather.
Word for word.
I understand that we said the Judge not had a great weather game because the wind was blowing in. But that doesn't mean we didn't pick Judge to homer. I was shocked you went with Dinger Tuesday on a 170 in a game with 10-mile-per-hour wind blowing in.
He wasn't 170, so.
He was like 165 on draft.
No, he was not.
Toronto Blue Jays playing in a dome. Atlanta Braves, 5-mile-per-hour wind blowing in. You still can bet guys to hit home runs, even though the wind is blowing in, though, guys. Just want to make that clear for Bill Rupp. Only 5 miles per hour. Chris Sale on the
He's the one who said it.
I know. I want to put the disclaimer.
I'm the one getting yelled at for it.
I want to put the disclaimer in so that I don't get yelled at for it. That I am commenting that the weather is not great. Wow, because I'm not getting down your rabbit hole. Texas Rangers playing with the roof closed today. Cubs, 82 degrees, slight wind blowing in. Kansas City Royals, 78 degrees, 5-mile-per-hour wind blowing in. That's weird. They've been really hot out there in Kansas City lately. Do have another weather risk in Kansas City, about 48% straight through midnight. So who the fuck knows what goes on there. Minnesota Twins, 83 degrees, 10-mile-per-hour wind blowing out. So good weather spot in Minnesota today. Montero versus Festa. A lot of shitty pitchers on the board today, Rackets. Colorado, 90 degrees in Coors Field today. 11-mile-per-hour crosswind coming in. 90 degrees in Coors. When that happens, you should see runs. So we'll probably see about 30 hits and 15 walks in a 6-2 final over there in Coors. Oakland Athletics, 80 degrees, 6-mile-per-hour wind blowing out. Dodgers, 74 degrees, 10-mile-per-hour wind blowing out. Stone versus Mena. I think there's about 7 pitchers on the board today that an average baseball fan has never heard of in their entire life, Rackets.
Yeah.
In their entire life. There's 3 I don't know. And then Seattle Mariners, Baltimore Orioles, Gilbert and Kramer. We obviously know them. That's going to be played in a dome. So we got Christian Mena, Gavin Stone, we know. Joey Estes, we know. Davis Daniel on the bump.
Mariners are outdoors, I think.
What's that?
Mariners are outdoors, I think.
No.
You sure?
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not. But yeah.
I think they're outdoors.
I mean, I was.
Seattle has a dome.
Yeah.
Do they have a retractable roof?
Yeah.
They've
been playing in a dome their whole life. Yeah.
At the All-Star game now.
Yeah,
now I'm second guessing it because I feel like it has to be retractable.
I mean,
like
just because you're the baseball savant, so
it's retractable.
Okay.
Yeah,
that makes me feel better because I was like, I'm pretty sure I watched outdoor games there.
Yeah, no.
What's his name's not doing the home run derby? Ohtani. He said it today.
So we got a lot of pitchers on the bump. Who we want to target today, Rackets? A lot of pitchers that a lot of people aren't familiar with. Should see a lot of runs today.
Yeah. First of all, is it Mania for the Diamondbacks? I don't like anything about
19 pictures I know nothing about.
Yeah, Mania. I don't even know his first name. I like the Dodgers at -200. I'll be parlaying them. Joey Estes is okay. I think it's Dane Daniel or some shit for the Angels. He's not too bad.
Daniel.
He's not too bad. His AAA numbers are actually pretty good. Who else is on here? Festa.
Daniel, Christian Mena.
I'm on Sale and Kramer today.
Dude, I put out Sale Cy Young, and I really think he's winning the Cy Young.
He's a beast again.
I think he's winning the Cy Young this year. I think the value on that is so easy. I think it's such an easy bet.
FanDuel had him at 8.5 strikeouts. I got him on 7.5 on DraftKings. And then Kramer, Seattle just strikes out a million. So
I think when I put Sell out, he was like plus 700. He's plus 340 now.
Kramer's first start coming off injury list too. So depending on what the number is,
he should be able to get 5.
Yeah, I would agree. With that.
Guys, when's the All-Star break?
Right after the Baltimore Yankees series that I'm going to is literally the last series before the break. It's the 14th. The 14th is the last day.
So I usually put out my futures, mid-season futures guide. I'm not going to charge for it. It'll be free. Mid-season futures picks and stuff like that. So I might do it tomorrow. I don't think I'm doing anything 4th of July. It's a stupid holiday. I'm doing stuff this weekend with the family. So I'll probably do that tomorrow during the day. Just throw out the futures guide.
July 17th.
Festa for the Twins. Stuff plus numbers are really good. He got blown up in his first start, so I don't really know if it was just jitters, nerves, first big league start, whatever. But his AAA stuff plus is very good.
Okay. All right. So targets for today. Let me go through a couple targets here. Home runs per 9, highest guys on the slate that we should be targeting. This is anyone over 1.4. We got Rodon for the Yankees at 1.54, Abbott at 1.61, Festa at 1.8. But keep in mind that's 5 innings pitched. Montero for Detroit. I think he's pitched like 8 innings, 3 home runs though in those 8 innings. And then your boy Dino, as Rackets likes to call him, with 1.8 home runs per 9. Dean the Dream. And then as far as fly ball percentage, these are the pitchers with over 42% fly ball percentage. Mazur for San Diego, Dean Creamer. Blanco Pepois, 47.8. Rodon again, 48.2. Imanaga, 48.8. Andrew Abbott again on the list, 49.6. Christian Scott, not to be confused with Michael Scott from The Office, 50.6% fly ball rate for Mr. Scott.
Abbott and Rodon both have given up 16 home runs so far this year.
Yeah, they both have insane fly ball rates.
That ball will be flying out of Yankee Stadium with the 77-degree weather.
I wish it was 87.
Or
87, as Bill says.
Abbott's going to get some strikeouts though.
And by the way, last one on the list was Joey Estes from Oakland, 52% fly ball rate. Go on, Bill.
Yeah, he's. I think it's just the ball's going to be flying. I think a lot of homer. Judge Ohtani parlay. They brought it down from 900 to 750, I think, today. But I'll be doing that.
This kid Montero, we got to look into on Detroit, dude. He got bombed. 42% hard hit rate, 42% fly ball rate, 1.6 whip, 3 home runs in 8 2/3, 9.35 ERA.
You're seeing the Twins too.
Obliterated. Yeah, and it's the best weather game.
I don't hate it. Buxton's been hot. That's probably a good spot.
Yeah, Twins game is 86 degrees with 9-mile-per-hour wind blowing out. So
correct.
I'm going to be all in Twins today, and Festa on the other side. Festa on the other side isn't anything. That doesn't seem like an over. Twins team total. I don't know. I got to pull it up. See if you can pull that up. But yeah, I'm going to be all in Twins today for sure. So from a home run perspective, who's our favorite home run guy in that game, Rackets? We're going with the. Where are we going?
For which?
Where's Royce?
What game? Oh, for Detroit.
What's going on with Royce?
Hurt, dude. He got hurt.
I know, but how long is he out for?
Guy's made of glass.
Yeah.
Who knows?
He's definitely not playing today?
No, he's out.
Is it a long-term injury or what?
He might be a couple weeks. Yeah.
Might be a couple weeks. All right. So What'd you say, Hoffman?
4.5.
4.5. They'll get over 4.5.
Yeah, easy
for sure. This kid's a fucking
3.5 is minus 220. That's parlay.
Buxton's bases. That's what I would like. So I think Buxton hits a home run, but he's fast enough, obviously, to pull 2 doubles.
I like the 4 bases, dude. I do 4 bases all the time. I know everyone loves home runs. I love 4 bases. You get 2 doubles, you get there.
That's what I was thinking.
With guys like Buxton,
he's gonna hit it hard too.
Yeah, I mean, he's 2 home runs, 2 doubles out of his last 6 hits, batting .429 over his last 4 games, the last 7 days. I mean, just on the Twins alone, even without Royce in the lineup. What's up?
Correa's been awesome too.
Yeah, Royce was slumping actually before he left. So those of you that are looking to fade Minnesota because Royce isn't in it, I wouldn't be so quick to do that. He was not hitting well before that for like the last 4 or 5 games, and they've still been doing well. So you're looking at Miranda, who's hot right now. You're looking at Margot, who's hot right now. Buxton's fucking white hot right now. Buxton's like Stanton. When he gets like this, he either strikes out every at bat or just fucking mashes everything. So Buxton's definitely the target. And Correa doesn't stop, Bill. Correa doesn't stop. He's actually hitting for some power over the last 7.
Yeah, I mean, the Mets are probably wishing they got him now.
Yeah. So a lot of targets over there. We love Minnesota. We love the Minnesota over. We love the Minnesota team total, and we're probably going to be targeting Buxton and Correa in that spot there. Coors Field, what happens there tonight, boys? I mean, are we all just scarred and afraid to go near it?
Right. There's nobody.
I'm not afraid.
Well,
I'm not afraid.
Neither of those teams are like home run hitters, like have a lot of power.
No, but that's why with their doubles teams.
1 home run yesterday. Not a lot of home runs in that stadium. They're like middle of the pack, I think, for their season.
I've been telling people this for years. It's not the home runs in Coors Field anymore. They never lead the league in home runs. It's doubles.
Baltimore,
that stadium is so big.
Baltimore has the highest home run total.
Yeah, that field is so big in Coors Field that the outfielders play so far back, the balls just bloop in.
Yeah, but that's the problem, though. When you get, like yesterday, when you get bases loaded and then you get an out or a ground ball or something doesn't.
Well, usually what happens is those 2 or 3 home runs that's 2 or 3 home runs that are hit in Coors Field are usually hit with guys on base because there's so much field for them to be there. Yesterday, I mean, listen, they got the hits and they got the walks. They just didn't get one big hit the whole game, either team. So, yeah, we'll do Coors Field when you get signed up. We'll go decide what we're going to do with that later. We going what's going on with Imanaga here, Rackets?
Bro, I'm not going anywhere near the Cubs.
I mean, is this guy like just
give me the Phillies? If you're gonna keep giving me Zach Wheeler in the Phillies at like plus money, minus 102, minus 110, you're out of your fucking mind. Every goddamn day I'm taking it. I don't care about
and you got the Cubs bullpen. Imanaga's fucking letting up bombs.
Don't care about Schwarber. Don't care about Harper. Trey Turner's lighting the world on fire right now.
Yeah, but you take Trey Turner out of that fucking lineup, and they're so stupid for pitching to him, which is so stupid.
I think Edmundo Sosa will be in the lineup tonight.
You do still have Bohm and Castellanos behind him, so I don't know if you can't just pitch around him. He's not a home run threat like that. I know he hit 2. I know he's been on fire, but he's not Aaron Judge. I mean, you can't pitch around him. You could avoid him at times, but you can't just auto walk Trey Turner with Bohm on deck.
I like Sosa too. Edmundo Sosa's really underrated on their team.
Yeah. I like them tonight a lot. I like Philly. Let's see what this is a trap line here. Let's see what's going on.
Honestly, I don't even care, bro. Just because of the bullpen. The bullpen is so bad for Chicago. Like the Phillies could be down 4 in the 5th, and you're still not feeling bad about the game. Like,
this is a little trappy. We got the line dropping 11 cents with 75% of the bets on the Phillies, but we've seen that with the Cubs a lot, and the Cubs don't win ever.
I just hope that baseball people and like people who don't love baseball or just tune into it sometimes just appreciate and watch what Aaron Judge is doing.
He's having the best season since Bond.
He is the best player in baseball by so far. Like, Ohtani's great, but Ohtani doesn't play the field. For Judge to play the field every single day, to go out there, not even play the field, he's playing center every day.
The thing about what he's doing, Bill, he's so far beyond everyone else that he can miss 3 weeks and still win the MVP. You're literally safe. He can have an injury because that's always your concern. Yep. So he can miss 2 or 3 weeks and still be the best.
Still by far. I mean,
on one of the best teams. Yeah. So it's maniacal what's going on.
I think Gunner's number 2, and he's got like 20-something more RBIs than him. It's like not even close.
Yeah, Judge is he's on a different level. The only person you could even put close to him is Ohtani.
And the difference between this year and the year that he hit the 62 is there's actually people on base. Like,
yeah. I mean, guys, how do you not just straight account dump 50 units on fucking Ohtani Judge MVP parlay? It's minus 122. And the second person to fucking Judge is Gunner, and he's 20 RBIs ahead of him. And the second person to Ohtani is Freeman, who's on the same fucking team. So Bryce Harper's third. He's not even fucking playing for the last 2 weeks. So Ohtani's another one. He could go through a 2-week injury and still be fine. And although he's got arm issues, Ohtani doesn't miss time.
Listen, and if
he doesn't play the field, how's he going to get hurt?
What is that? Minus what?
It's minus 122. Ohtani MVP and Judge MVP. That's insane.
If I'm the Dodgers,
it may be better. I just looked at FanDuel. Maybe better on DraftKings.
If I'm the Dodgers, when Betts comes back, I keep Ohtani 1.
Yeah,
I didn't really like that when they did it, and you said it was a good move. I like it. I think him.
I like it because he's fast. I don't love putting your best player 1 all the time.
Yeah,
but he's fast too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you got studs behind him, you could do that.
Oh, you can't parlay it on DraftKings.
I mean, you can on FanDuel. I'm looking at it. Minus 122. Fucking take your fucking mom's purse and dump it out on Ohtani and Judge.
Bill's line.
No, it's not. Bill stole it from
Bill's
me.
Line.
He stole it from me to take a loan from your mother. He does not get to keep it. I'm taking it back.
No.
I'm taking it back. That's why I did that.
You leave that money in your mom's purse.
No, that's mine. I'm the bank robber. I steal the money. That's my line. All right. Ohtani Judge, minus 122.
So that's a line from Rupp 45.
Retarded. That's crazy. All right. What else we like today, Rackets? Obviously, you're on the Orioles.
Obviously on the Orioles.
I mean, you just can't bet Seattle games unless it's the game's going to end.
Dude, they don't score runs. I don't know how many times we got to talk about this.
They don't give up runs either, right? They're not. They're just. You can't bet those games. I don't know why. I mean, listen. What,
I had
2-0 they lost last night.
I did Baltimore in a parlay like late. I fell asleep early, but right before I went to bed, I did Baltimore. I think Gunner hit and somebody Ohtani hit. Maybe
basically what you're betting on when you bet a Seattle game is the Seattle team total 2.5. Right? If Seattle scores 3 or 4 runs, they're going to win. If they don't, they're going to lose. That's it. Like Baltimore only scored 2 runs yesterday. They're only going to score 3 today. And it's just a matter of is Seattle going to be able to score 3? That's basically how it goes. That team is fucking trash. They're going to come back down to earth. The second they get one pitching injury or the second that fucking pitching staff regresses a little bit, that team's coming dead back down to earth. Let me see if we have any weird line movements here. Twins are getting steamed. We have Royals, a little bit of a trappy line. Rangers, Rackets, Rangers, Padres. What do you like here?
I like the Rangers last night. Kind of like the Rangers again tonight. Rest of where the fuck did it go? Reds plus 154. I'm going right back to the Astros minus 112.
Yeah,
I'll go
back
to the Astros. I'll go right back to the Astros.
Phillies minus 118.
Astros should have won yesterday. Yeah.
Yes, that's max bet.
100% right back to the Astros.
Twins.
And I think we have a good line movement there. No, I mean Blue Jays went from minus 102 to plus 105.
D-Rock's on the Astros too. D-Rock, we're all
I love the Astros. Yeah. Astros opened at 115. They're holding there about 115. So I love the Astros again. I'm betting the Astros like every day.
And I'm going to continually bet lefties against the Yankees until they prove me wrong. So I'm back on the Reds with plus 154 with Abbott.
I'm just
gotta watch out for that Toronto team, man. Vlad has turned his whole season around. He's been on fire. I think he's got like a fucking 15 or 10 game hitting streak.
He wants to get traded, dude.
Multiple hits.
So does Springer. Dude, what did I tell you about Springer? Remember Springer's batting 100? I'm like, watch. Once the trade deadline approaches, Springer's about to go batshit. Someone needs to go get George Springer because he was tanking. He did not want to be on that team. He was miserable.
Nobody wants to be there anymore.
Yeah, dude. He wants to be in Canada. It's fucking Canada. You know who's balling out on that team right now, Bill? IKF.
Yeah. He had like
IKF's out of his mind.
He had like an 18-game hit streak.
What the fuck? He batted 470 over like.
Everybody who left the Yankee. IKF, Higashioka, everyone.
But it's really, dude, Bill, it's just 3 guys. Like Bo Bichette's falling off a cliff.
Yeah.
No one's doing anything. It's just Springer, IKF, and Vlad. That's it on that team. That's all that's doing anything right now.
And Vlad
Justin Turner, I think, has been all right too. But Vladdy and Springer are just fucking next level.
Listen, I would not be shocked if the Yankees made a move for Vlad.
Vlad's already said he's willing to come.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Rackets would kill himself.
That would be.
I wouldn't like that much.
They will not.
That would be Cashman's
That will be 5-year extension for
monster
Cashman.
move.
Yeah, you get that. That's 5-year extension. Here's another half decade. You brought us Soto and Vlad.
It looks like Tampa Bay is giving up because they traded, I think, Savali today or something. So they're getting rid of their people, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, listen, no, dude, I wouldn't mind Springer or Vlad, honestly.
You said last week or the week before that the Mets should be sellers because they're all in next year.
I don't think that's where I'm getting misquoted. I don't think they should be sellers. I don't think they should be buyers, is what I'm saying. So I don't want to see, if I'm a Mets fan, I know they're not going anywhere, right? Like, they're fine. They're going to beat the bad teams. They're going to lose to the good teams, right?
Tampa is 7-3 in the last 10.
Bill.
Yeah, why get rid of another starter?
Yeah, they just made a trade. You got to make a decision at this point. You got to be first, because once all these teams in a week or two start going, now you're going to, right now, like Bill said, you only got 4 teams that really it's clear. So
Mets are one game back of the wild card.
Yes, but here's the thing with the Mets. They do not have the team to go far. They're one injury away from being shit again. One Alonso, one Linden. They're not deep enough, right? So if you want to go add pieces as the Mets, if you want to add pieces, that's fine. But if you're going to go trade farm pieces for this, I don't agree with it. If you're the Mets, they are not going anywhere. They may, they're not getting.
I mean, they got Alvarez now. Alvarez playing at a fucking great pace.
Their whole team's made of glass.
Vientos is amazing, and they got a fucking #1 hit singer on their team. I mean, what could be better than that?
#1 hit singer.
They do.
Where have you been?
What? Fucking
he sings after the game.
Oh my God!
Oh, the OMG guy, yeah. Is that what that is? I know that picture. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, he's a fucking singer. He's on the fucking team. Yeah. He's got a #1 singer.
He's really not lying.
I know the OMG sign. I know about that.
It's a song. Oh my God, he sings it.
Listen. The bottom line is Rackets. As an unbiased person, Bill doesn't understand regression. He's a creature of the moment, right? Whatever's going on right now, that's what Bill cares about. He doesn't think about before.
You're telling me the Mets are going to have regression?
I'm telling you that your I'm telling you that your top 3 pitchers are.
They might have had the reverse regression.
Hold on. If I just say this to you, don't worry about what they're doing right now. Luis Severino, Sean Manaea, and Jose Quintana are 1, 2, and 3 on the Mets. Is that a staff that's going to carry you through October, or are all 3 of them going to be hurt in the next month, and 2 of them are going to regress? Rackets, if that was your top, Bill, I'm talking Rackets. Rackets, if that's your top 3, are you happy?
I wouldn't be happy.
No, Tommy doesn't know the Mets. They're getting Kodai Senga back also.
Senga's coming off. Dude,
he's a #1.
I get it. He's good, dude, but the guy's already been hurt twice since he got here.
They're getting a #1 starter before the trade deadline. Like, what? I don't understand. What's going to take it? What's going to take you?
Haven't you seen what goes on with these Asian pitchers? Once the league figures them out, they're done.
Okay.
He's Cody Senga. He had a good year last year. He had like a 3 ERA. Now he's hurt. Now he's coming back. Now the tape's out on him. Look at Imanaga, dude. You were telling me Imanaga is the best pitcher in the history of baseball 3 weeks ago. Now he's getting bombed every start. Once they figure these Asian pitchers out, they start getting bombed. Dude, that is not a staff to feel confident in. It's
Why
not.
The Asians got to get bombed?
What?
Why do the Asians got to get bombed?
Because they start pitching sliders at 6. That's why. They're fucking worried about China. They're more worried about China's Taipei in the Little League World Series than they are about their pro career.
Imanaga's had 1 bad game against the Mets.
No, Imanaga has not been good. Bill,
that's it.
Rackets, has Imanaga been good?
Yes. Look at his stats.
He hasn't been bad, but the Cubs aren't winning games. It doesn't really matter.
All right, Tommy,
hold on.
Read me his best 5 games.
Bill, all right. Why don't I read you?
Bill,
I'll read you what the fuck I want to read you.
No, don't.
Here's what Imanaga's done with your 1 bad game.
Go ahead.
Last game against San Fran, who doesn't score any runs. He struck out 3 people and gave up 3 runs in 6 innings. That's a 4.5 ERA for that game. The game before that, he gave up 10 earned runs. Shut up. They gave up 10 earned runs and 3 homers in 3 innings. The game before that, he pitched well. Then he pitched well. Then he pitched well before that.
Then he pitched well.
7.
Then he pitched amazing. Then he pitched amazing. Then he pitched amazing. Then he pitched amazing. Then he pitched amazing.
Bill. He had a 0.9
He had
ERA.
one bad game.
No, he didn't. He gave up 7 runs in 4 innings against Milwaukee before that. He had a 0.9 ERA in April. He had a 2.6 ERA in May. He has a 5.7 ERA in June. In case you don't know anything about regression, he's regressing in the wrong direction
let's
right
see
now.
what.
That's kind of how Luis Heel is too. But that's
it's very Luis Heel right now.
Tommy thinks that it's the end of the world because he has.
Dude, Bill, the strikeout numbers are bad too. They're all dropping.
His strikeout numbers have never.
Imanaga's got a problem right now, dude. This is the beginning of Asian regression. This guy had a 0.8 ERA on regression. He had a 0.8 ERA on May 18th. On June 18th, his ERA is up over 3.
Everybody with a 0.8 ERA is going to be fucking over.
And it's coming. Right, and it's coming. So if you think Quintana and Severino and these gas cans that are number 4s and 5s for teams for the last 4 years are going to be fucking number 2s and 3s, good luck with the Mets. I will take any bet anyone wants to make on that because there's no fucking way that team's making the playoffs.
You want to make a bet right now?
Yeah, let's do it. 500.
Let's make a bet. All right.
Mets playoff.
The Mets make the playoffs.
Mets not making the playoffs. No way. No way. Standing on that. I'll have to throw that in the staff bet, please.
What is it?
Bets we like to. Mets aren't making the playoffs. $500, Tommy Bill.
We'll see about that.
At least we got our money where our mouths are, right? What else we got to bet here before we get out of here, boys? What else we like? We got some tennis bets to go out. Some Rackets might have a bet or two on that. But what else we like in baseball here? Hoffman, if you can cook up a WNBA bet while we wait.
There's only one game today, I think.
I don't know. All right. I don't know if you like anything. Guardians, White Sox, I think is going over again. What do you think? Fetty, Wap, and Williams?
Fetty's been really good, dude.
Fetty has been good. We got 85 degrees, 10-mile-per-hour wind blowing out. Both these offenses have been pretty good.
Honestly, I'm not even fucking around. I don't really like fucking around with the White Sox.
That's what I'm saying. I think they score. They score runs.
I don't have fun when I target.
No, bet the overs. Bet the overs.
Yeah, I don't have fun targeting them.
Fucking shitty.
What's up?
He's been a little slumpy.
Juan and Ramirez haven't done dick.
Well, Bill, everyone's going to slump when they're batting 400.
Oh, everyone's going to slump. Everyone's going to slump, Tommy, when they have an 0.8 ERA.
Exactly. I'm repeating what you just said. Right.
Well,
so, I'm just saying, you just made an excuse for Imanaga, so I'll make an excuse for Quan the same way you made an excuse for Imanaga. That he was over his head. Do the same thing you did.
All right.
But, yeah, I mean, Quan's been slumping, but even a slumping Quan is batting what? Fucking 370? He's a slap hitter.
Who cares? Judge is going to win Triple Crown.
Yeah. I mean, let's see. Bo Naylor's been fine. Jose Ramirez batting 300 over his last 7 days. Jimenez batting 316. Josh Naylor 263. But again, the Indians are similar to the Mets in a sense that we said that team doesn't make sense why they're winning so many games, right? 53-30 is insanity for a team like the Indians, and they're regressing a little bit. But I still think there's going to be runs in this one.
I mean, they won.
What? No, I know, but they're regressing. They're regressing. They have to regress. They have to come back. This team's going to win 106 games, Bill.
I mean, that division's awful, Tommy.
I know, but they play. It's a balanced schedule now.
I don't
know. I just can't wrap my mind around the Indians being a 100-win team.
We find out who's in the All-Star game tonight, right? Is that tonight?
No, tonight.
I don't know.
Or maybe
we'll find the starters out.
Rackets, what are we doing with this Atlanta Braves game? Because I want to bet Sale, but Hicks has been good on the other side.
Which Braves team's going to show up? And then I'll tell you.
I mean, we know which Sale's going to show up, right? The guy's just walking out every day and just dominating.
I mean, the Braves are the new Blue Jays, dude. Like, they either score fucking 15 runs or they just don't score.
They're gonna make a move for somebody.
They have to do something because
their
their offense is just.
Sucks.
But look what they did when Acuna went down 2 or 3 years ago, and they made that move and they won the World Series.
I know, but they're also missing Harris. They're missing Acuna, and they're missing someone else. I forget who the other player is. They're missing like 3 key pieces because when Acuna went down,
they got a whole new outfield a couple of years ago. Remember?
Yeah, I know. No, they can come back from it 100%.
They're sitting at 4-6 in their last 10. They're 9 games back at the Phillies. They lost their superstar. They're terrible on the road. I mean, I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know what to make of this team. I don't think they're that good, which is crazy because it's just.
They got to look out.
They're coming off like a 103-win season.
They got to look out for the Mets. Mets are coming for them.
I'm not paying minus 200 for him.
Bill, you know what I'm actually going to do with you too? If the Diamondbacks and Mets, right now you got a 2 or 3 game lead on it, so I won't do it. If the Diamondbacks creep a little bit closer to the Mets, I'm going to make you a bet on the Diamondbacks versus the Mets too, because the Diamondbacks
wasn't 500 that they don't make the playoffs.
Mets don't make the playoffs. Yeah, and I'm going to do a Diamondbacks Mets head to head with you, Bill. Once I get that game or two back that they're trailing them, because the Diamondbacks are going to finish ahead of the Mets.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, okay.
Easily.
Yeah,
not even a question.
Yeah, sure.
Diamondbacks should be getting Eduardo back pretty soon.
Yeah, Diamondbacks are going to finish ahead of Mets.
Montgomery still sucks, but at least Eduardo's kind of good.
Yeah. But all right, what do we got for tennis here, Rackets? Anything interesting?
You can hit Diana Yastremska if you want at minus 150. She's going into the third set. Well, third set just started right now. I gave you guys Ben Shelton the other day at plus 130. That hit. And what else? Do I have anything else that's going on the rest of the day? Hit Evan Navarro this morning. That's already done. I haven't looked at too much for tomorrow yet. Let me take a look at what's going on here.
Hoffman,
we were catching
up
up.
Look at that. Dan Cronin wants a 5-unit parlay.
I'm putting it up.
No, put it up. So while you look that up, Rackets, Daniel Cronin says, give me a 5-unit parlay so I can sign up again. Dan, you got to let us know what odds. What do we parlay at even money? You want to know parlay plus 400?
I would just do Judge Ohtani.
And thank you for the tip.
Yeah, I would do that.
You could do Judge Ohtani total bases.
Home run, Ohtani home run.
Judge Ohtani hit. Judge Ohtani home run.
Let us know what you need. What do you need? Plus 200? Plus 500? Plus 100? I don't know. 5 units is different for everybody, right?
Yeah.
Let me see here. All right. But yeah, the Judge Ohtani. Hold on. Someone in the chat, Rackets, said no love for Bedoza.
She's minus 400. You can play it. I like it, but I'm not going to give that out on here.
Parlay with the Twins.
You can do that if you want. If you want another parlay piece for the morning, I like Kostyuk against Seville. And I like Ostapenko against Daria Sniger.
All right.
Had to be careful with
Cronin
that name.
Still here? What is it?
I said I had to be careful with that name.
Still there. He should be still here. He typed literally 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. So if you're looking for an even money parlay, Bill, what are we saying? Judge 2 bases and
even money. No, you don't even do that. Judge hit Ohtani hit is 108.
Yeah, that's easy as fuck.
I do have a single.
If you want to do 2 bases for both of them, sorry, Rackets, 2 bases for both of them, that'll get you up there.
Home run for both.
On my
home
bracket,
run for both of them really get you up there.
On the bracket I filled out, I'm pretty sure I had Fernandez against Wozniacki, and I think I had Layla Fernandez winning that match. After seeing that was because I was worried about Wozniacki's knee. Watching her match the other day, Wozniacki looked fine. I kind of switching a little bit on that. I like Caro tomorrow plus 125 a little bit. I don't know if I don't know if I give it out to the subs, but I definitely have Fernandez in the bracket, and I don't love that anymore.
All right.
Tommy,
by the way,
remember when we were talking about the MTV, the challenge, and I was telling how like the people like they said they were retiring or whatever. So now they're doing another challenge, the Challenge 40, Battle of the Eras, and they're all CTs there.
I told you they're not retiring. They can't retire.
It's so great.
Listen, they're never retiring.
50. They're like 50, and they're still doing the challenge.
They never kept. Listen, I'll tell you this. No, God bless them. Fuck them. So Cronin, those are your answers. Depending on how you want to do it, Ohtani and Judge today. You can go up to home runs each. You can go down to hits each, total bases, whatever you need for that. That's the easiest bet. Bill, as the first reality TV star, the one who started it all on Shipmates, Tommy G.
As a pioneer of the blanket game.
As the pioneer of sea-bound dating shows.
TV, the real world, would have something to say about that.
No. They just were first. I actually broke the mold, though.
They didn't play the blanket game.
And there was no Italians. Now it's all fucking alpha Italians everywhere. Those were all beta cucks back then. Fucking Puck and all those weirdos. I was the first guy who got laid doing a show like that. But Bill, the one thing I'll tell you is this: they missed.
Bill reminds me of Puck.
He is Puck.
Puck is awesome.
Yeah, he is Puck.
I loved when Puck we used to get in fights with that guy who had AIDS.
Puck.
Remember that guy who had AIDS?
Puck 45.
Puck 45.
Jesus Christ.
I wonder where he is.
Dude, he's got to be dead by now, dude.
Yeah, he's definitely
that guy
dead.
was way too fucking crazy.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably like a senator.
He probably is.
Probably a senator. The thing about it, Bill, you have to capitalize on those windows. When you get that window, when they were actually like real famous, not just on MTV, which no one even knows they have a channel anymore, they didn't capitalize on it. Like the Jersey Shore people. Now they're all
55 Rackets. 55 years old.
They're stuck in this life forever. That's their life forever now. That's it. That's them forever. They can't get out of it. They're so typecast. They can't do anything else.
It doesn't matter. I mean, they made.
They're making good money from it. Yeah,
100%. Living.
But when they try to pretend they're leaving every 2 weeks, like they all do, and they're retiring for a year, and then they come back, they're always coming back. They're losers. They have nothing else going on in their lives. That's all they can do. Put me on
that show, and I'll have them all out the first day. I mean, it's so stupid. You know who runs those shows?
Talk about going on them. Some of us get on them.
Bananas and CT win. Just get them out first.
Well, just apply. They'd put you on in 12 seconds.
Listen, I can't do all that.
We could literally just make clips of you on this show and send it into MTV, and they'd offer you 9 shows.
I can't do all that physical shit every day.
You don't need to. They'll put you on fucking Big Brother where you can just do you have to do physical shit on Big Brother?
No, minimal.
I don't really watch it, right?
Not the challenge. Challenge, that was like in my 20s. I could have done that.
What about Real World? You go on Real World. No physical activity.
Yeah, you would have been dominant. You should have been on that, Bill.
There's no more.
You should have been on the challenge when you were running around fucking all swolled up.
There's no more Real World. Real World's done.
All right, it's all shit. Anyway, we're off the rails. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we get out of here?
Oh, like fucking Marshawn Lynch's podcast and we're gonna watch the rails.
Yeah, Bill gets so jealous when I'm about to go viral.
No, listen, I'm
he told me my Matthew Perry thing wasn't going to go anywhere, and then he told me part 2 was redundant. It was too old. When Bill doesn't like something, I know it's going to.
Listen, not that I don't like it. When something makes you so happy, like when you called me before and I was a doctor, you were so happy.
Yeah,
you know. So,
and you have to shit on me.
No,
that's what you have to do. You have to shit on me the second I'm happy.
Let me finish.
I'm happy. Let me shitting on me.
Let me finish. I am sorry because if I made you feel like it wasn't cool or it wasn't.
You can't make me feel like that. I don't respect your opinion.
You were just so fucking happy. Listen.
So you decided to come shit on me.
No, I'm not. I will not. I will promote it. I will.
Yeah.
Well, I swear to God.
All right.
You were all in. I changed my.
I was happy. I was making a video.
I'm supporting it. Whatever you do, I'll retweet it.
No, it's not supportive. We will see.
Hit it as long as it's not on TikTok.
Will you write Rupp 45 under it?
Yes, I will.
All right. That's the Rupp 45 stamp of approval. So go follow me on Twitter, guys. @ Tommy G wins again. Going to drop the first part of the Marshawn Lynch, Gavin Newsom conspiracy video, which Bill is super excited about, guys. So
wait,
Bill's really jacked up for it.
Can I be on it?
No.
All right. Yeah, we're done. We're done now.
Yeah, we're done. Rackets, final words.
There may be an upset brewing with Berrettini in center, dude. Berrettini's a Berrettini's a finalist in this tournament from a couple years ago, and he went to the tie break in the first set. Sinner won it in the tie break, but Berrettini looks really fucking good.
Didn't Medvedev lose Rackets?
What's that?
Medvedev lost today or something?
No, he freaked out. He lost the first set, but he freaked out.
I was just saying, he only lost one set. He lost.
I saw a thing on the caption. He went nuts or something.
He freaked out after the set, but he won in 4 sets.
He does that a lot.
He's got to control his fucking. I mean,
he's got to calm
down. Bro, that was one of the most outlandish future prices I've ever seen because he's in the same quarter as Sinner and
Dude, Berrettini's up 4-2 in the
He's
second?
on the same side as Sinner and Alcaraz, so in order to get to the final, he'd have to go through 2 of them. Medvedev's future price was 4,700, which is insane.
Wow,
insane.
I want to watch that Monfils Wawrinka match. That'll be a good match. That's going on.
Monfils is going to win that match, I think.
Yeah, but I think that Wawrinka's always puts up a good fight.
It's going to go 5.
That'll go deep. And then let me just see what else is coming. All right, so we're basically wrapping up the tennis for the day here, right?
Ben Shelton.
Yeah, it's 8.
Wait, is Sissy Tits facing Sissy Tits? Oh, that's the doubles. Does he have a brother?
Yeah.
Sissy Tits? Wow, I didn't know that.
Ben Shelton today.
So crazy how they play doubles and singles at the same time in the tournaments.
Shelton and Lloyd.
Isn't this shit exhausting? Why are they playing doubles with their brother?
No, it's not. Doubles is not exhausting.
Doubles isn't exhausting.
They play the final
and then they go off the court and come right on.
Play a double like you're the 5-set final. Like
a lot of them consider the doubles the
practice.
A lot of them just take instead of practicing, they just play doubles.
All right,
so they don't practice.
I was gonna say it doesn't make sense. Remember that Serena match where she was like dead in that match like a few years ago, and then she walked out and played.
Oh yeah, I got PGA bets from D-Rock real quick before we go. Where the fuck are they? Davis Thompson plus 2,200. And he's got a plus 11,000s. Hold on.
Thompson plus 2,200, Putnam plus 11,000,
11,000,
Shipley plus 11,000.
Yep.
And he's putting the first round leaders out tonight. So, and then there's a couple other bets in there that are lower odds, which you have to get in around to get in to sign up. So go over to 4deep.com or buy Rackets bracket Wimbledon Bible, and you get a free week in there. So 29.
I'm literally doing write-ups for every single fucking match that I bet.
Isn't it cool to write that Google Doc and see all the people in there like at the top?
It's cool to
feels
watch.
Feels like you're being stalked.
Yeah, it's weird too because I'm like, oh, dude, I can't. I start typing and shit, and I'm like, God.
Well, one of the things you could do, Rackets, a little trick, you could write it on a separate Google Doc and then just paste it in there.
Nah.
You won't do that though.
You see all the errors. Then they think I'm stealing it from somewhere. Get the fuck out.
No, they probably just think you're writing on a different doc. But now they think you're stealing it from somewhere, so now you got to do it. Bill Rupp, final words.
If Rackets is around, Rupp and Rackets 5:30. But
yeah, I won't be today. It'll be if we do it, it'll be tomorrow.
All right,
I gotta go to work literally as soon as we.
4th of July edition of Rupp and Rackets. Luke Hoffman, final words.
I got nothing today.
My face is about to break.
Enjoy your fireworks. That's what I'll say.
Enjoy your fireworks. Everyone go to Bloomfield and go shoot fireworks at Bill's house.
Don't shoot him near Jenna. She's sensitive.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is, though, Jenna goes nuts, but it makes Bill so mad because she just barks.
Look at her on the couch right now. Do you want to disturb that?
Yeah.
I want to disturb Bill. She
comes over and she runs and cramps me over here where I'm against the wall and I can't move.
She gives you those eyes like, Dad, make it stop.
Yeah. It's a tough call because I love Jenna and hate Bill. So, but because Bill wants my threads and videos to fail, I want him.
Oh, I don't. I love it. I'm in. I told you I'm in. I'm in on it. Let's go. Start it.
For Bill Rupp, Joey Rackets, Luke Hoffman, I am Tommy G. Good luck. Check my Twitter at Tommy G Wins again. I'm going to be dropping a video that Bill is waiting for. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Let's go. Can't wait for the video.
Fuck you. I'm going to block you before I post it.